Basically, she wants to know healthy lunches that you can make in advance that still taste good and keep your blood sugar stable. So Debbie, basically the recipe here is we need a protein, we need a healthy fat, and we need a vegetable. All three of those things are key to having a lunch that fills you up and that keeps your blood sugar stable. The fat is really going to help fill you up along with the protein. The fat helps stabilize your blood sugar. The vegetable gives your brain nutrients, so your leptin hormone increases. That tells your body you're full and that you don't need to keep eating. All kinds of good things about this magic recipe: protein, fat, and vegetable. So there are plenty of combinations to do that. Honestly, most days when I'm here in the office, I pack a salad because it's just easy. I know that I can get tons of toppings on there that have plenty of protein, fat, and obviously plenty of vegetables, and I can alternate it all the time. So this week my salads had sauerkraut, cherry tomatoes, olives, cucumbers, chicken, watermelon seeds, avocado. I think that might have been it. But that's plenty of vegetables. I have protein from my chicken and watermelon seeds. I have fat from my avocado and olives and dressing, and watermelon seeds too. Watermelon seeds are surprisingly high in protein, so oftentimes I consider them a protein. But that's what I had this week. I think last week I had one of my favorite combinations, which is beets and avocado and green peas and some like more lemony vinaigrette dressing. That was great too. And then I can do something completely different next week. So for me, a lot of times a big salad is great. And if you're thinking I don't get full on a salad, that's because you're not having enough healthy fat on your salad. Just like lettuce with grilled chicken and no dressing or just balsamic vinegar, that's never going to keep you full because it doesn't have healthy fat. Healthy fat satiates us and keeps us full. So these are things like nuts, seeds, egg yolks, avocado, olive oil or other kind of good quality oil, flax, chia, slivered almonds, coconut, fish. Any of these kind of things have good healthy fat, and you need several olives, by the way, you need several of those options on your salad to keep you full, in addition to having protein from beans or eggs or chicken or fish or something like that. Now, a lot of people don't like salads. I understand that. That's fine. You don't have to have a salad for lunch to follow this magic recipe: protein, fat, and vegetable. Once it gets a little cooler, I highly recommend chilies and soups. That's a fantastic way to get in all of those. So a chicken quinoa vegetable soup, or a soup like a chili with ground turkey or some lean ground beef, or a chili with just beans and vegetables. All of these things, because they're hearty, you feel like you feel that heaviness of eating a lot, but it's still basically protein, fat, and vegetables, which is great. Other options, I'll post a link for a Total 10 Mexican bowl or something like that a lot of my clients have been loving for lunch. It's basically like if you go to Chipotle and you get a bowl, it's like that, except you make it at home, and it's cauliflower rice with black beans and some veggies and things like that. You can make that taste really great. Use avocado, salsa, whatever you want on there. A lot of my clients like to do a tasting plate. So for protein, like guacamole deviled eggs, I'll post the link to that, or little cubes of chicken or something like that. And then you have some veggies and hummus on the side. You have a piece of fruit. You have some olives or some nuts. But a little tasting plate for a lot of people is really fun. You could even throw some like Mary's Gone crackers or something like that in there to give you some crunch as well, but that's a good option. A lot of clients like spaghetti squash pad thai for lunch because it can be good hot or cold, and it's made with spaghetti squash instead of noodles, so you get your vegetables in there, plus it tastes like a little comforting and delicious. A few other options I have written down here, but basically endless options. I could give you 100 options if I knew your preferences. You just have to follow that recipe. So Mexican casserole with turkey, I'll post a link to that. A zucchini and sweet potato frittata, I'll post a link to that. Turkey butternut bake, I'll post a link to that. All of these, protein, fat, vegetable, that's your winning combination, Debbie.